Death be not proud.
So how do you think the rich stay rich? We never rebuy cups at the gas station, and then when I hand the man $1, I take 13 cents out of the change drawer to pay my fucking taxes. And that is how the rich stay rich. How you doing today, Internet?
And dude loves that.
And dude loves that. You smell that? That's the smell of arrogance coming back to the old world of Warhammer Fantasy. And I got a good battle report for you today. It's Night Goblins versus Empire. Are you rocking Empire?
I'm rocking the Empire again. We're
Kurt Helborg in your list?
Kurt Helborg is leading Knights.
Kurt Helborg is actually.
And I brought additional Knights of the Inner Circle.
Yeah, and you got a Dispel Scroll this time.
I brought a Dispel Scroll this time.
Alright, we'll go through the forces, we'll go through setup, and we'll be back. So, for my right, I have 3 Spear Chuckers. There are supposed to be 8 Fanatics. I got a Goblin Great Shaman, a Night Goblin Shaman, and a Goblin Big Boss. Night Goblin Archers with 2 Fanatics. Night Goblin Archers with 2 Fanatics. Night Goblins, Night Goblins, Night Goblin Archers, Night Goblin Archers, 2 frickin' Giants, 3 more Spear Chuckers, and 2 units of 10 Spider Riders with bows. Got a lot of shooting in this army.
You're allowed to have 6 Spear Chuckers.
Yep. They represent 2 for 1 in the rest of my army's core, and there's my rare.
Sweet mother of God.
And we'll go over and see what Empire has.
Sons of Sigma, for the Empire!
So we got a unit of swordsmen.
Right? You need a crossbowman.
Are they a detachment?
No, they're not a detachment. They're unit of crossbowman, unit of great swords. I've got a battle captain, and he's actually on a war horse that's barded with full plate. He's got the sword of Sigismund, so he always strikes first, and he always has +1 strength.
Oh, good.
I've got the mage, who's a level 2 wizard.
Better if we turn them around, yeah.
Yep. Dispel Scroll and the staff of Wizard Staff for the +1 dispels. The Steam Tank, which I don't think you're going to be able to touch this game. Great Cannon. A unit of Knights of the Inner Circle with a champion and a magic standard, and the magic standard is Arcane Warding, magic resistance.
Okay.
Then I've got, oh no, I'm sorry, that's this one. This is
Kurt Helberg's Death Star, where he gets
Kurt Helberg's Death Star, yeah.
And then this one has, are they just normal Knights?
They have the Steel Standard. No, these are the Inner Circle Knights, and these are normal Knights. So they have the Steel Standard, which gives D plus D3 to the charge range.
Alright, that's it then. That's 2,000 points of Empire?
That's 1,994 points of Empire goodness.
Wow, okay. So I'm in a ski-wonky deployment, kind of, with my Goblin characters over here. I've got my Big Boss and some Night Goblins. 2 Bolt Throwers, I just want sights. He deployed his small, tiny Empire force all over here. He is sufficiently outnumbered, and I think to a certain extent outgunned. And then, as you can see, it looks like this for him in his deployment. We'll go to see who gets turn 1. He has the +1 because he was down way before me. And it looks like Empire is going to go first. So, this is Empire movement. And he one-shotted my giant. Alright. So, I guess I shouldn't be talking shit before shit happens.
He's all grinning ear to ear, smelling blood in the air. He smelled giant blood.
We smell giant blood. The Empire's coming out strong.
Blam.
So, the sum total of my shooting was shit. This is how I ended up moving across the table here. The problem is I killed 5 guys. Didn't do anything to the steam tank, which really sucks.
I dispelled your evil spell.
He dispelled my spells. My spell that should have gone off, he rolled 2 6s and beat me on 3 dice. I had 3 dice onto a spell, he rolled 2 6s and he beat me. So we're going over to turn 2.
Looks like I should be playing Warhammer instead of Kings of War.
We should be playing Warhammer instead of Kings of War, I know. I know.
I'm a master.
You're a master. He's thwarted my evil plans, and let's see what Fanatics do next turn. So as you can see, the Empire forces have moved closer. He moved this guy into range. I put 1 Fanatic out there, killed him. 1 Fanatic passed from this unit, passed clean through the steam tank. It halted in front of these 2. Steam gun killed 1. Then the engineer on top took a shot, killed the other one. He attempted fireball right there, and I shut it down because I have the staff of sneaky stealing.
Steam tank misfired, took a wound on the main
misfired
gun.
on main gun, took a wound.
Cannon misfired.
And rolled a 6, so that's the best result you can get. May not shoot this turn. And then over here, we elected to flee from the guy in
Battle
armor,
captain.
from the battle captain. So that means we'll be able, since we're fast cavalry, we'll be able to turn around and rally as normal, no roll required. So that's it there. I should have given these guys musicians. I don't know what I was thinking, but that's okay. That's it. We're going into my turn 2. So they rolled animosity, rolled d6 towards the enemy, and the good news about that is they get to move and shoot as they get to take that movement and shoot as normal. These guys use their feign retreat rule to move over there, which probably isn't so good. I've moved over there as far as I could. Shot, did a couple casualties. The fanatic went through, did a couple more casualties there, like where he is, but between all the knights and stuff. And then he failed, but we did get a successful spell off and did nothing. Other than that, my bolt throwers peeled 2 knights off with shooting, and that's it. So we're going into fights here. The green ones are the character with this sneaky skewer. Here we go. We need 4s. 2. Doing 1 at -4, so that will kill a great sword. And then that's it. We did 1. Your swing, you get 4 swings, 5 swings back at me now.
When on.
I friggin' sold out. It's better to burn out than to fade away.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Is it simultaneous? Because I have a champion, so...
Yeah, that's
okay.
why it's 5
Yeah, okay.
and not 6.
So I need 3...
3s
so yours
and
is 2
2s.
is 4, so, right?
Yep, 3s and 2s.
Woo!
So killing 3.
And I have a standard and ranks, you have a standard and ranks, so...
So I have 2 ranks to your 1.
I have 2 ranks. Oh, I have 1 rank, yeah.
Yeah, and we each have a standard. And you did a casualty. You beat me by 2. That isn't going to stay, so we're going to have to run. But we're running 11 inches. You going to chase us?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, you get 5 inches out of that. So for movement, it looks like this. Turned his steam gun around, steamed the one fanatic. Panicked 1 unit off the table. These guys panicked. They're about 2 inches from the table. We should be able to rally on an 8. These guys held. He redirected his charge into this unit because they bisected on the charge.
Kill the other fanatical.
I already got that. And then he's charged there. This wasn't the best move on my end that I could have done there. Shot at the giant, bounced over him, and now we're fighting. What do you got with Inner Circle?
Strength 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 attacks, needing 3s.
Yeah, because their weapon
Yep.
skill 4. Oh, shit. Okay.
Okay, a little bit of flourish there. Anything but. So 4 guys are going to die. And then that is one that doesn't have command, so we're going to have a wizard and a guy. Yep, that's it. Just a... Oh, wait a minute. Just the wizard gets to fight back. And he misses miserably. Okay, horses. 5 horse attacks. Killed 4 so far. 4.
3s don't hit, right? So
3s hit because your horses have better weapon skill than I do. 2 more. Okay, so you've killed a total of 1, 2, 6.
I've got a standard.
You've got a standard, so you're up 7. That's probably not the best thing in the world. I've got 2 ranks, so you're up by 5. That's still double 1. So we're gonna run. We run 7 inches. Can you catch us?
I do 3d6, right?
Yep.
Yes.
So that's 10 inches.
Mm-hmm.
So that unit got destroyed, and now he's just a hair away from me because we fled from the panic on that one.
You went 4 inches on 3 dice.
And I went 4 inches on 3 dice. So yeah, you charge. So you got 6 attacks with great weapons.
I thought great ones always go second.
Not when you charge in this edition. It's what made Questy Knights a pretty good
So
deal.
let's go 4, so 2's miss, right?
Mm-hmm. Roll some 1s.
Nope.
So 4. Okay, so I have 1 attack back, and it misses miserably. So
I have a standard and a rank.
killed 4. I have 2 ranks.
And a standard.
You have oh, this
standard and a
is standards
rank.
are canceled. So
I have a rank, and 4 is 5.
you
So
beat me
lose
by 5.
3.
Lose by 3. All right, here we go. Hey, we stay. Haha. There
Darn
we
it.
go. Darn it.
I need these 2 to run off the board. I had too
I
much.
know.
I brought too much stuff over here to kill this stuff.
I know. It's kind of funny. Hopefully I can bail myself out before I completely die.
Is this for
I'm a little upset.
I think the Holy Divers
Missed completely with my bolt throwers, which really sucks.
I've
Average
never
on
seen
4.
a lot of 2s. That's a lot of 2s. You can roll 2s good.
I can roll 2s good. Rolled 3 2s and a 4 with my bolt throwers from these 4 on the knights. Rolled a 4 and a 1 here on the side of that thing. It's just been going back and forth the entire fucking game. Good news is, Fnatic rolled through, killed 5 of the great swords. I get to strike first in this combat. All of my generals are dead.
Wizards are dead?
All of my wizards are dead. So yeah, whatever fireball hell you open up on me next is gonna kind of suck. And then over here, we hit the cannon, but we did nothing. And then when I shot at those guys, he saved a 5+ for the 1 wound that I did, which was
Diver flicked his swordsman across the table.
I flicked one of those guys across the table. That's where my sportsmanship goes. But, you know, I'm out of practice with this army. What can I say? So I got 5 attacks. I hit twice. Needs a 4s, 2 wounds. You got 4 pluses the same. You're all testicles and no shaft. So you got
yep. So I'm gonna be hitting back with
4 attacks.
5 attacks.
5 attacks with your champion. Yep. Oh, I have 1 more attack because I do have a champion and he missed. Okay.
Ready for this, internet?
Yeah.
This is
Oh!
2's miss, right? Yep.
2's miss. I roll 1-1 and I'll win this combat.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Nope. Okay, so banners
Chase them off the
cancel.
table and then panic these guys, I hope.
Maybe, yeah. Banners cancel. Casualty there. And then I have a rank. Did you beat me by 1? Did you beat me by 1? And we're running.
Run away!
We're running 6 inches.
I'll chase you. 8 inches!
8 inches. Which I think you will clip a war machine, but I'll double check.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. So, basically this dick wagon turned, shot with the main gun, did this, giant for D3. That bounced over, thank God, so I didn't lose all my giants to fucking cannon fire. He only had 1 cannon. 1 cannon was all it took. Haven't seen that in 10 years.
Holy Diver is very happy right now.
This is fantasy,
blood.
baby. I smell blood, but it turned into a blood. Look at my loser land pile and look at his.
This is goblin blood.
Okay, over here in close combat, we're just summarizing real quick because this turn went kind of quickly. I got 1 attack back. Oh, fucking A. Hits. Doesn't wound. And then Fnatic over here went through, killed 6 guys, and then he landed on it and it killed another 5 guys, and they're panicked and they're running. So I got 1 Fnatic left. There's no panic there for losing 1 casualty. We're going to go into my 4. And then let's see if this war machine survives. No. The last guy's going to run away. And they're going to turn around and look at the other war machine. So there we go. So all of my shooting failed. No magic. This guy came through, did 2 wounds. He saved it. I got swing with club. He saved it.
1 second. I feel like the animosity in your voice is I feel like you're making excuses. I feel like you're making excuses for
My
this
goblins
right
are
now.
all shaft,
I feel
no
like-
testicle. Go, roll your dice here. See if
feel
you
like
kill
you're-
my giant because that was bullshit.
I wish I could film you right now.
Oh fuck, man! I
His
changed
face
dice,
is beet red.
and he's like, "Oh, dude, those dice are gonna turn around on you." And I'm like, "Okay, yeah." So I kept them out. No, they didn't turn around on me. They did not turn around on me at all.
What? Strength 4, 1?
1. So I'm up to 4. At least I'm leadership 10 and I'm engaged in combat. And let's see, giants are stubborn, so I stay. There you go.
That was funny.
That was funny. You got horse attacks too. See if you 4 horse attacks. See if you do another wound. 1, 2 hits. No wound. All right. Phew.
5 doesn't wound, right? Yeah, okay.
All right. Yep. And we're going to turn 4 for the Empire. Did you steam? You missed your steam gun.
I lost it. I took a wound.
Oh, you took a wound.
Yeah.
Overpowered. Okay. And then over here, the Fanatic deployed out. They landed on it, which is good. And I killed 6 dead Empire Knights with Fanatics. So I got back into this game, kinda. It's still kind of a total rout, but now I'm having a little bit of fun. As you can see, all of my shit over there in Loserland. The bolt throwers that won't do anything. The 4 bolt throwers that won't do anything. But I'm having lots of fun here. We got another fight going on here. Initiative same. So that's pretty good. And then, let's see. That's it. Kurt Helborg, he's got 4 attacks with the Rune Fang, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You know what the Rune thing does?
Yep. Any hits automatically wound. No armor saves allowed.
So Kurt Helborg.
Don't flub it. Okay, you missed twice. Okay, take your misses away. So I've got 2 wounds.
His horse.
2 automatically dead. Nope. Roll again with the what you got there. Oh, wait a minute. No, Laurel's a victory, so that'll be 4. Okay, sorry. That'll count as 4 wounds. So take 2 casualties out. And then I'm going to put 2 next to them, so that counts as 4.
His horse.
Yep. Misses. All right, then you got a champion and 2 dudes, which is 4 attacks.
I don't have a champion in that unit, so I have Kurt, so I have 3 dudes. 3 dudes.
2 hits. 2 wounds. Take out 2. 3 horses now. 1 hit. 1 wound. I don't save it.
So I have a standard, you have a standard, standards match. I beat you by 3.
You beat me by 3. I have 2 ranks because you do.
Well, I'm in the flank of you.
You are in the flank, but you need a. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. That's a good one. We'll have to look that one up later because I think you need a full rank of 5 in order to negate my ranks.
Okay, we'll play it that way. We'll play it that way right now.
So I've got 2. Take 2 away. Standards are canceled. So no 2 casualties. Just take the 2 off of the. So you've done 5.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you've done 5 to me. You're in the flank, which is +1, so that's 6. Put a goblin back, and
lose 4 more, right?
I outnumber you, so take that one away.
Lose 3 more.
All right. So no, I don't take. I'm not undead.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Fearless wounds, but I'm still at Snake Eyes. I'm running. And I run 10 inches. Can you catch that?
That's what she asked me.
Can you catch that? 10 inches? No! Those goblins
7.
do abandon their standard, so you can put that into your movement tray. And you do the movement there, and then we'll fight this fight here.
Leave straight away.
So we're in a combat right here with the giant. Now, something cool happened here. I killed the greatsword with a single goblin war crew, and then rolled Snake Eyes to stay. So he's holding, baby. He's holding. And then, see how the fun came back into my voice after that one? Because that is called a debacle. I like debacle. And then over here, he's already hit me. Now go ahead and wound me. You need a 5 to wound me. You wound me, so you fended off my attack. All right, so I've got 1 wound left, basically.
I've got my attacks coming now, right?
You got your attacks coming now, so you've got, hold on. Oh yeah, yep, you got all your attacks, sorry. That's what sucks. Hopefully I land on you.
Oh, that would be...
That's what I'm hoping for.
Shit.
Nothing. Okay, horses are next.
1, right?
Nope. You need 5s. Oh shit, those are some pissed off horses. 3 6s to hit. Needing 6s.
Yeah, baby!
Yeah, fucking down in the giant. Wow.
Yes, thank you.
Do I land on you? Looks like I'm gonna land on 1 guy, and that's about
once
it.
again, your giants are not sweaty gigante.
Not sweaty gigante. Nope, I think that's going down like that. He is dead. So you get to turn around, and these pose absolutely no threat to you.
I'm still gonna ride them fucking down. They can all. Well, you know what? I don't know what I'm gonna do. Yeah,
you do have the flank of that unit, and your steam tank can probably deal with some of these with the steam gun.
I really want to go kill these off.
Alright, good choice, I guess. So believe it or not, they turned around. These guys turned around, did 2 wounds to this unit, but he saved them. However, my bolt throwers actually hit, and I had 4 dead knights. This guy moved closer to the woods. That guy moved closer to them. We charged the wizard, so we're in fights now. Nothing from spiders. And, oh, spiders are weapon skill 4, I believe. So, the goblins do hit, and their strength is 4 with spears, doing 1. Alright, so I'll have to check the spider stats now.
I'll take.
So, the wizard's running, the spiders are weapon skill 3. He's going to run 8 inches. He is wounded, and I go 9, killing him, and I catch into the good old great cannon there. So I can still claim the moral high ground. And it will go over to Empire 4. So over there, we still gotta fight that one. Forgot this one. These guys actually moved forward towards me. These guys just crushed this war machine. They killed 1 in shooting. And this is Empire 4 that we're gonna be going into 5. Kerr Hellborg, 4 attacks. Okay, that'll be 8 combat resolution.
4 dead goblins, right?
4 dead goblins. Got that counted out there, and then you got the rest of your knights. So 2 hits, 1 wound.
3 horses, or 4 horses.
4 horses.
So 3 more total?
Oh, wait a minute, I get horse saves, so yep, 2 more, 3 more total. Alright, so my leadership here is Snake Eyes either way. How far do I run? I run 6 inches this time, not so good. Okay, you catch them. And then on your war machine, I have 4 spider attacks, 6s are poison, 2 hits, 1 wound on the crew, and then 4 goblin attacks, 1 hits, 1 more wound on the crew.
These guys turn around?
Yep, they can turn around.
So 1 wound on the crew?
Oh no, in this one they can't. They actually have to stay the way they're facing and then turn around.
So 1 dead crewman?
2 dead crewmen. You got 1 left to make an attack.
Does it come with 3?
Mm-hmm. Wow, you missed. Okay. How'd you kill your own guys? You were excited? Okay. So make a leadership test, -2. You're going to need 4 to stay. I mean, -3 because you're outnumbered. Yep, nope, that's not it. So
8.
We're not going to pursue you. We're good. We'll just spike them.
He's just off the board pretty much right at this point.
Yeah, they're just off. He's just off the board. All right, so it'll go to my 5. So for my 5, we went real quick. Moved over to the flank of those guys. Missed shooting them. Did 1 more knight casualty, so he's going to gobble up another war machine. Took a far off shot at them. Missed. And so good news is Fnatic went through there and did 2 more wounds after swinging a 6 on him. That was pretty funny. So we're going to see what happens in Empire 5. The casualties have mounted up too. Turned into a bloodbath. So in the game here, we took another shot. Killed 1 more knight. I've been firing wrong. It's the first 2 ranks. For some reason I got into my head it was 5. So you'll have the first 2 ranks. And if you're on a hill, it's 3 ranks.
Even with bowmen or just archers?
Just any weapon. So if you're on flat level ground, I just read that. There's so much depth to this game. I really love it. So spiders needing 4s, 1 automatic wound, and then those don't wound, triple 1s, and then spider riders, 2 wounds.
I'll fight back with anybody?
You don't get to fight back with anybody, so
You have a rank, allows by 3.
I don't have a rank.
Oh, okay. So
I can't claim a rank because I'm fast cavalry.
Right.
So I have the side.
4.
I have 3 casualties, and I outnumber you, which gives me 5. So I'm gonna chase. Needs to say I'm gonna chase these guys into the woods and kill them.
I hope you do, because I need you to run into my steam tank.
Well, I don't think the steam tank can enter the forest, but maybe it can. If it's not like a gay chariot. Chariots enter the forest in this edition. They take D6 strength 6 hits.
Yeah, wow. I'll look into it and see what it says. So leadership 7, down is 5, so I need to roll snakes.
That ain't snakes.
Go 7.
Do you trip on yourself? Oh, I still have one more.
Catch
so
me.
I catch you.
So I went.
And that's my turn 5. And it looks like he'll take my war machines. So he's going to steam gun me. That moves in the manner of a chariot, so he doesn't want to enter the woods. And then you want to move a full 14 with your Kurt Helborg unit there, or they can stay there. This is pretty much by and large it.
Oh, they only moved 14 because they're on barded horses, right?
Yep.
I cheated earlier. I was moving my other knight 16.
Oh, that's Kings of War in us. So sometimes we make mistakes for Kings of War. But it's always fun to come back and visit this game. As the more I play it, and the more I read the rules every single week, like a page here and there, just the more I remember, and how much fun I used to have, you know. Whereas, like, really, nothing's changed. Simply because, you know, you have monsters now that can come in and do so much work in Age of Sigmar. Like,
have you played Age of Sigmar?
yeah, I played it. I've seen it
good?
played. No, it's not that good in my opinion. People like it, but
You didn't enjoy it?
nothing's changed. No, I didn't enjoy it. You don't have a distinct advantage for having cavalry.
You know what's wrong with this game? The whiskey hasn't been tempting you this game.
I know, it hasn't. Okay, so what do you got? Steam gun away.
Yep, using my steam point.
You turn that around, you're using it wrong. Here you go. So, psst.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So he ate another war machine, and that was his turn. Steam gunned me for 2 casualties. We didn't panic, so we'll go into my turn. So I decided to run these guys away from the steam tank, save at least 1 unit. The goblins there, I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to see if I can finish off this unit, and that's it. So, animosity for them. They're good. And bolt thrower shot there. Misses, of course. And then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Shooting at these knights. And doing 1 hit. 2 hits.
5, yeah.
1 wound. Can we get 1 more? Oh, so close. Alright, so that's my turn 6. Goes to you. And we call it good there.
What are you laughing at? Your empire's all shaft. Apparently any fantasy army I bring against you, it just loses. You are 2-2 for the Kings of...
2-0.
2-0 for the
Apparently, Warhammer's my game.
Warhammer is definitely your game. I'm surprised with such an elite force of guys you were able to break in. That's somebody who knows the movement phase just enough to get around the Fanatics. And my Fanatics performed pretty darn good this game. I mean, rolling...
That's why I threw the great swords and stuff out front to try and draw him out.
He knew enough to throw his character away, kill his captain. His battle captain took the hit. I thought I was done. Once my goblin wizard ran off the table, I thought I was done. I played through.
But once I turned the flank, that's when your shooting picked up. You started hitting me. You started...
No, dude. I was not hitting you at all with any of my shooting. I just... If I had average shooting, if I take 6, 2 to 3 of them should hit.
You're gonna be finding dice on the floor, stuck in walls for the next week and a half.
Oh god, yeah, I did the classic dice throw. After the 3rd round of misses, I took the 4 because I wanted to change the dice. I wanted to change the dice.
I told you
they're
no.
gonna turn around on you.
Turn
Like, yeah,
around.
fair enough.
They didn't fucking turn around.
They didn't turn around. No, I had to switch bricks in turn 5. The shitload of good that did you, because in turn 5, I think I only hit twice. But every time I hit, I was at least able to kill a knight.
This is where we go where, I lost because of my dice. That's what this is.
No, I didn't lose because of my dice. He outmaneuvered me. He outfought me. He took my war machines. He took my general. He took my characters off the board.
Well, killing the giant with one shot of the giant with the first shot of the game,
really helped.
That helped because that would have.
Because I was hoping to throw the giant at the steam tank, get thumped with club. You have no initiative, so you automatically fail, and you roll 2d6 wounds.
If you would have had the giant over there, I'd have been fucked.
2d6 wounds, and I think that's. Hold on, let me see. Is 2d6? Is it thumped with club? Hold on, we're gonna find this out. Is it?
Well, that would have been serious. He had two pretty strong commands, so I just concentrate all.
No, my
against the
commands
one.
are weak. My leadership is so shit. Let's see.
I got lucky when his
Thump with
mages
club.
died.
2d6 wounds, no R saves allowed. See, that is the most brutal thing in the world. I remember punking a Greater Demon of Khorne with that
I'm
once.
surprised when you rolled that 6 and it came up eat me. That didn't seem that.
No, I could have eaten one guy and you made an attack. Because you're strength 4, which
Yeah.
is really good. You hit on 3, you need a 5 to wound. You rolled a 6, you fend off the giant's hand, and then you get to attack. So even if I did yell and ball, seeing as how you have the same initiative, you still get to fight. Because you'll have some people, no, not on yell and ball. No, if you have the same initiative, it's simultaneous. So you swing all your shit at me, but I still win by 2.
So what do you think between Warhammer and Kings of War? What's your pros of Kings of War and what's your cons on Kings of War?
Kings of War is really clean. So when next time
the
I
play
play,
is totally different. It's
totally different. You can conserve a lot more space because you're not taking casualties out. Next time I play Fantasy, I'm definitely going to switch the table to an 8x4, so I have a 2-foot section for me and my opponent to put casualties on. And the death. Okay, so some of the fanatic shit, completely hilarious. Having to roll animosity before moving and declaring charges, completely hilarious.
It's got more character, right?
It's got a little bit more character, and it was also written by the same guy who wrote the Kings of War book. So it'll be interesting to see what changes they make.
Do you think Alessi Cavatori is going to take part in version 3?
I certainly hope he does. I certainly hope it's his, because he
And
wrote
not
the
just
book.
a rules committee. No offense to them, but
No offense to them. I would like to see what the author does to change the book, because it's his vision. And there was a reason that Games Workshop had that team in the 90s. You had Rick Priestley, Alessio Cavator, Gav Thorpe, Andy Chambers, Jeremy Votrek, Matt Ward, dare I say his name? They had that team in the 90s, and they would write some of them would write the articles in the White Dwarf, and I think you got a lot of content, you got a lot of fluff, so hopefully he does a little bit more fluff into the world maybe, and he goes that route, and he sees what changes have been made to the Cowcocks, and he kind of wipes some of that off and includes it.
Yeah.
And also improves it. So
what changes do you think are going to happen?
You know what? I haven't played a game of Cow Night 2019 at all. So I could really care less, because I'm not going to tournaments right now. I haven't had to pick my shit up and move to a tournament, and I haven't had to think about that. So
Good. Yep.
if I go to a tournament this year, it'll be in Idaho, but that's just a faint maybe. Simply because it's too late to go to Texas.
We're going to Texas next year.
We're going to go to Texas next year, hopefully. Yeah.
They might meet us with spitballs, and they might meet us with milkshakes and
batteries and batteries,
but it'll be fun.
You see, basically what happens is that I have a budget. So I take $1,500 a year, and I put that under vacations and unplanned expenses. This year I had $1,000 plus worth of dental bills, so it's just, it comes out.
Who would have thought that a hooker's that it would cost that much to put braces on a hooker? I mean,
no. Anyway, what do you like about Fantasy compared to Kings of War, despite the fact that you've created two separate times now?
I like the fact that you can do real tactics, you can do infantry on flanks, you can do refuse flank, you can do stuff like Kings of War. It seems like it's just you line up, and when you line up,
you do run at each other. Sometimes it does get a little bit repetitive.
Well, because you're not going to be able to redeploy cavalry from your right flank to your left flank.
Well, you can't redeploy. You just got to play Kings of Men.
It's going to take 3 or 4 turns, and then you got to get on objective. It's just totally different. I feel like Kings of War is more like, all right, both sides just line up, and then they go forward, and then it's just a dice match. Whoever's rock, paper, scissors is better.
It does come
In
down to
more
a lot of
places
those.
wins. I mean,
Where are
it's
your
not-
deployments, and where are those rock, paper, scissors that are?
And a lot of it has to do with
where you're
like,
going to have basically rock the whole time.
yeah, and knowing your angles, you know what I mean? Knowing like
Exactly.
individual blocks this, so I can still, you know, what kind of charge is that? The corkscrew?
The corkscrew.
Knowing all the corkscrew shit and all that kind of
Some
stuff.
of that stuff, yeah.
I think it's more mechanics.
So when they clean some of that up, definitely, basically,
I love Warhammer the game. It's fun. You know what I mean? But
yeah, God, yeah, some of the corkscrew stuff would, if they can clean that up, that would be pretty good because, you know,
give units a zone of control or something because this is, you know what I mean?
I think a if I see one change to Kings of War, I'd like to see a proximity to the enemy special rule.
Yeah.
Where if you're within a certain range of the enemy, you can't willingly turn to the side and go somewhere else. You have to look at them or something. That's what they have for
And they're
Hell
gonna clean
Season.
it up too, where like now if you have like a corner of your shooting unit touching the woods, the whole unit can shoot through. I think it'll be better if they have like the center.
What'd you think of the feigned retreat rule for the fast cavalry?
I did not see that coming. I totally.
Yeah, I ran away. And I was able
I forgot all
to
about that rule.
completely
What else
rally,
used to
no
have that?
consequences.
What else used to be able to do that?
All
too?
fast cavalry has this rule: rally, no consequences, turn around, move somewhere else, and then shoot again.
Well, I about shit when I saw your massed artillery battery in the center. You had like the grand battery, and I thought you were going to shoot me off the table.
I thought I was too.
That's why I deployed all over
That's
here.
why there's
because-
6 of them in the army.
Well, I mean, if I would have deployed all the way across the table, I think it would have been like, I'd have been screwed.
People would have been screwed.
Yeah.
So you made use of the forest there on the side.
Yeah, that's all you could do.
You know, and it's a little different. And we played on a pretty sparse terrain table this time. I mean,
I got lucky you kept deploying over there more units, and I was scared to death you were going to put more stuff over here, so I was lucky how it worked out.
and then if I have to charge you with goblins, I've already lost. It's not going to go well.
See, I forgot how weak, how bad goblins were at melee, you know what I mean?
No,
I forgot that.
even my hero didn't even kill. He only managed to kill one, and then he got killed himself. So
Yeah, I forgot about
it's like
that.
kobolds. You just can't win.
Yeah, that's true. You had the shooting horde. Now, if that same army in Kings of War, if you're allowed all those bolt shooters, sharp stick throwers, and you had all those archers, I mean that.
I don't know. It'd still be the same result, I think, because you hit on 5+, whereas you can go to a 4. I forgot that once you got that close to me, I was at a 4, not a 5.
Yeah, so we played it. Well,
Yeah,
we're still getting back into the Warhammer thing, right? So.
Yeah, so it's just something that it's.
And you only shot the front rank for the first half of the game instead of 2 ranks of archers
ranks.
for being on flat terrain.
So yeah, getting back into it, it's just you have a lot to chew on, and Alicia.
We played that game 3 times and you've won.
And that's
2.
why I am playing this game because you know, look at the same guy. I think his name's right up here up front. Right there.
Yeah.
Same guy who wrote Kings of War, and I just bought back my new book there.
That's
Alessio
6th edition
Cavator.
book, Tom, right?
This is the 7th edition book.
Oh, sorry.
And he wrote the Kings of War book. He also wrote the Bolt Action book. So he writes a lot of books. He makes a good system. And, you know, but don't you think if you could write a better system, you'd have that sweet job?
Yeah.
But you don't. But you don't.
write it.
You don't have that sweet job working at Mantic Core Warlords. Or
Tom Francis
GW.
does.
Oh well, he's a salesman, so
Yeah.
you know. I'll be talking to him when I need to turn my tricks for some miniatures. Anyway, as you know, YouTube has many features you can use to interact with me. You can like the video, dislike the video, comment, or subscribe. But tell me what you think about this. I want to kind of do one game every other month or so with fantasy. Get a series of this going.
Once a month, maybe.
Once a month, maybe. You know,
kidding.
more power to me. And until I see you again, stay metal, my friends.